the Pharaoh's protectors Ozan and Lamordo set sail on Nitsi, their grand ship, adorned with colorful sails to celebrate the rites of passage ceremony for their sons, Kaisar and Krizi Nasa. The Nasa family navigates the vast ocean with a sense of excitement and anticipation for the momentous occasion. As the sun sets, casting a warm glow on the sea's surface, a soothing breeze carries whispers from the deep. It is here, in the heart of the ocean, that Olokun, the African god of the deep and guardian of the sea, chooses to introduce himself to the Nasta family. With a majestic presence, Olokun rises from the waves, his regal form crowned with seashells and adorned with oceanic jewels. His voice resonates like the rhythmic tides, both powerful and soothing as he greets the Nasa family. "Fear, guardians of the land and sea," Olokun announces, in a voice that seems to echo across the waves. "I am Olokun, the god of the deep and protector of the watery realms. Your journey is being watched by not only me, but a ferocious underwater creature Quado." The Nasta family is filled with awe and reverence, for they know that Olokun's appearance holds great significance. He is a deity whose influence extends far beyond the ocean's surface, and his presence is a blessing upon their rites of passage ceremony. However, their moment of wonder is interrupted by a sinister force lurking beneath the waves. Quado, an ancient and malevolent underwater creature, rises from the depths, its gargantuan form set on devouring the Nasa family and wreaking havoc on their ship. Olokun does not stand idly by. He raises his trident, conjuring a protective barrier around the ship, shielding the family from harm. With a thunderous roar, Quado summons violent waves and ravenous sea creatures, threatening to destroy the Nasta family's ship completely. The grand ship Nitsi pummeled through the waves as the Nasa men Ozan, Lamordo, Kaisar, and Kryze gathered on deck, discussing their strategy to face the menacing underwater creature, Quado. They knew they needed to work together to save themselves and the ship from the clutches of the malevolent creature. Amidst the crashing waves, Lamordo's deep voice rang out, "Kaisar, make sure the sails are tightly secured. Ozan, prepare the ship's cannons, but use them only if necessary. Kryze, keep a lookout for any signs of Quado's approach." Kryze nodded confidently, taking up his position at the bow. "I'll keep an eye out for any ripples or disturbances in the water," he affirmed. "Watch out! He's coming!" yelled Kryze. Just then, a massive wave surged against the ship's side, causing it to pitch and roll violently. Kryze lost his footing and slipped overboard, disappearing into the churning waters. "Lamordo, Kaisar, after him!" Ozan bellowed, fear for his nephew's safety evident in his eyes. With Olokun's protective barrier still surrounding the ship, Lamordo and Kaisar wasted no time in leaping into the sea after their brother. The water churned around them, making it difficult to see, but the Nasa men's powers were their guides. Kaisar tapped into his power of water manipulation, creating a bubble of air around them to allow them to breathe underwater. Meanwhile, Lamordo's healing abilities allowed him to sense Kryze's location and rapidly swim towards him. As they approached Kryze, they saw that Quado was circling, preparing to strike. But before the creature could attack, Olokun emerged from the depths, his trident gleaming with divine energy. With a commanding voice, Olokun instructed, "Lamordo, Kaisar, grab my trident. We shall combine our powers to overcome Quado." Following Olokun's lead, the Nasa men formed a circle, holding hands and channeling their powers through Olokun's trident. Kaisar manipulated the water around them, creating a whirling torrent to disorient Quado, while Lamordo unleashed his healing energy to weaken the creature. Quado roared in fury, but the combined might of the Nasta men and Olokun proved formidable. As the raging sea seemed to align with their intentions, the waves danced in sync with their united powers. In a spectacular display of strength and unity, the Nasa men and Olokun forced Quado into submission. The creature retreated, vanishing into the depths, defeated by the power of their bond and Olokun's divine might. With Christ safely back on the ship, the Nasa men expressed their gratitude to Olokun for his aid and guidance. They knew that facing Quado would have been an insurmountable challenge without the god's intervention. As the Nitsi continued its journey, the Nasa men held a newfound respect for Olokun and the watery realms he protected. Their experience reaffirmed their belief in the importance of unity and trust, recognizing that their collective strength was their greatest asset as Pharaoh's protectors. Under Olokun's benevolent gaze, the rites of passage ceremony took on a deeper significance, symbolizing not only the transition into adulthood for Kaisar and Kryze. With their bond strengthened and Quado vanquished, the Nasa family sailed forth, their spirits emboldened by their adventures and the divine presence of Olokun. The promise of future journeys and encounters with new challenges filled them with excitement and determination, knowing that together they could face anything that dared threaten their beloved village and its people.